Last chance for requests. Do you just want to see a Super Saiyan, or should I take it up to the next level?
What's that? There's a level beyond a Super Saiyan?
Part 2, we're going to be discussing Super Saiyan 2 now, conscious of what you believe. That video right there, Gohan wasn't actually Super Saiyan 2. I know a lot of people like to think he was, but he really wasn't. And this is what I'm gonna talk about is gonna definitely explain all of this and the characteristics of Super Saiyan 2. So check it out. Now a little brief description and background about Super Saiyan 2. It is very similar to the original form in appearance and achievement. However, the power output or ki is far greater, as speed, strength, and energy output all drastically increase. Gohan was the first person to attain and achieve this form while fighting against Cell in the Cell games. To obtain and reach this new plateau of a level, a Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan must train far beyond that required for Super Saiyan 1. Once the required amount of energy or the minimal requirements of energy is reached to access this transformation, the Saiyan must experience a powerful and intense emotional change, much like achieving Super Saiyan 1 but of greater magnitude. Which is funny because as soon as Gohan masters full power Super Saiyan 1, along with his mental stability in that form, everything is now negated. This form is to be considered the most hot-headed form of all transformations, including Super Saiyan 3, which I'll discuss right after. Even the gentle, polite Gohan becomes a hot-headed, merciless fighter after transforming and considering to torture Cell rather than killing him, despite Goku pleading. It must be noted that the power output or strength in this form is increased in estimation, I repeat in estimation, 8 to 10 times stronger than a regular Super Saiyan 1 transformation. Which I personally believe why Akira Toriyama removed the Scouters from the sagas to further less confuse the audience or viewers on why the rapid growth in power. Now explaining the major changes and noticeably the best way to accurately pinpoint which characters are Super Saiyan 2 in each scenes are the hair, the aura, which is the flame, personality, and the electricity. Let's take a look at these clips and compare the major differences between Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. Looking at this clip right here, we have Goku transforming Super Saiyan 1 for the first time. We can clearly see the golden aura, his hair has risen, but we don't see the fierce hair growth and the electricity surrounding him. Even after the transformation takes place, we see is the glow itself. Also, because the energy output and radiation is higher than that of any Super Saiyan, the aura pulses at a higher frequencies, like the Type 2 aura, you can basically say, at least in the manga. Muscle mass is barely increased, but energy output is multiplied manyfold, such that greater amounts of the Saiyan's increased energy capacity can be used once for much more powerful energy attacks, such as Kamehamehas, Final Flash, etc. And even speed is incredibly boosted. Unlike the Ascended or the Ultimate Super Saiyan states, which cause the muscle mass to swell, and then it definitely slows down the Saiyan in that transformation, in that state. Also, it should be noted that the hair color still remains golden as in the original transformation, and it becomes longer and rigid. Any hair that is hung loose in the Super Saiyan transformation in the case of Goku Gohan, and because Vegeta lacks any bangs in the front of his face, as does Gotenks, is now raised. Note, Funimation dub, Goku says that Super Saiyan 2 is also known as the Ascended Saiyan. This is false. This should not be confused with the Ascended Super Saiyan or Ultra Super Saiyan transformation, which is a branch of the Super Saiyan level. And basically, just want to elaborate on the further on the electrical aura that's around Super Saiyan 2. As you can see, the electrical aura is constantly pulsating around Gohan. This is how you know a clear example of Super Saiyan 2. As you clearly see, also Majin Vegeta, and then you got Goku. They're right now in these forms are Super Saiyan 2. You see the pulsating electrical aura. This is how you can tell when characters in Super Saiyan 2 transformation. And just further reverting back to the original opening video, stating that Gohan wasn't actually a Super Saiyan 2. As you clearly see, the electrical charges as he is charging up, but he has to maintain the electrical charge or aura in that state of transformation, thus proving he wasn't Super Saiyan 2 in this state. Like I said, as you can see, the charges as he's charging up, which is common in all transformations, even in Super Saiyan 1, but he has to maintain the electrical charge in this state, which is thus proving why he isn't Super Saiyan 2 in this scene. So clearly, just looking at after the transformation, we can see Gohan has the golden aura, no electricity. The aura isn't as fierce, his hair isn't as fierce, even though he does have that one strand. It is also to be noted that he has that strand before the transformation. So, just to quickly review as Goku's trying to transform to Super Saiyan 2, you see the electrical charge. You see no electrical charge right now from a full-powered Majin Vegeta until he transforms into a Super Saiyan 2. He's charging up now. Goku's already in Super Saiyan 2. Now they're both in Super Saiyan 2. So you can see the electrical charge. And you now see the rapid disperse of the aura is more fierce. The hair is more fierce, it's more jagged. And you see they're more bulkier than Super Saiyan 1. So this is definitely thus proving why these guys are Super Saiyan 2. And I could just have Goku simply tell you himself.
You're going to love this. Trust me. What you're seeing now is my normal state. This is a Super Saiyan. And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan. Or you could just call this a Super Saiyan 2.
With that being said, why not let the first person ever go Super Saiyan 3, Kakarot, aka Goku, introduce my next topic.
And this
What's he doing?
is to go even further beyond!
We reached the final transformation, Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3 is the strongest of all Super Saiyan forms in the manga and in Dragon Ball Z anime. It is the third form of Super Saiyan and the successor to the first and second transformations. Keep in mind that the branch stages in Super Saiyan 1, including Full Power Super Saiyan 1 and Ultimate Super Saiyan 1 Stage 1 and 2, are all extensions of the Super Saiyan 1 transformation and should not It should not be confused with the next level of plateau transformations such as Super Saiyan 2 and 3. Super Saiyan 3 is by far the strangest transformation of the canon Toriyama storyline. Original concept design shows Super Saiyan 3 as having a tail, but the final design came to be as seen in the anime and the manga. The transformation causes intense and major changes in physical appearance, opposed to Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2 transformation. The trademark characteristics of this transformation is the hair. The rigid hair of Super Saiyan 2 state becomes flowing and smooth again, and grows down to or sometimes passes the user's waist, sometimes down to the ass. The eyebrows vanish completely, making the forehead and eye ridges appear larger and bulkier. A small increase in muscle mass is definitely evident, and muscle tone is sharply defined. Energy radiation is so great that the aura pulses at an extremely high frequency, almost to the point where it seems static. The sound of the aura is also pitched even higher than that of Super Saiyan 2. The Saiyan's voice may become slightly deeper, though this is obviously a feature only found in the anime. If the user of Super Saiyan 3 form has a tail, it turns yellowish gold. There is no personality change, and no emotion is required to initiate this transformation, as far as I know. Another notable change is that the user seems to glow while in this state more than so before. Super Saiyan 3 along with Super Saiyan 2 is yet another stage that Goku apparently reaches in the afterlife while training. Super Saiyan 3 is an incredible strain on the dead and living body, which is why when Goku uses this form, it reduces the 24-hour period he would normally have to spend on Earth during the Majin Buu saga. The purpose of the Super Saiyan 3 transformation is to increase the utilization of Ki, and as a result, the transformation rapidly consumes the energy of the users, which leads to extended levels of fatigue, even long after powering down. The differences between Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 2 are immediately noticeable, as speed, strength, and endurance are all pushed past normal living body limits. This state can only be held for about 30 to 40 minutes or so, and the user's power and speed drastically decreases after a long period of time during usage in this transformation, opposed to Super Saiyan level 2, where power and speed increases and maintains high output of energy for long periods of time. And when I mean Super Saiyan 2, not to be confused with Ultimate Super Saiyan 1 Stage 2. Ultimate Super Saiyan 1 Stage 2 also slows the user down as well. According to the Daizen Shu, which is the official DBZ power level book created by Akira Toriyama himself, Super Saiyan 3 form gives the users 4 times the strength of Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3 was truly pushed to the breaking point in the final battle against Kid Buu, also known as Majin Buu's original form. Despite using his full power as a Super Saiyan 3 from the very start, in the anime Goku started off as Super Saiyan 2 before ascending to Super Saiyan 3. Goku had a difficulty competing with the incredible and seemingly endless power supply of Majin Buu's original form, and was only able to beat Kid Buu with the Super Spirit Bomb after Super Saiyan 3 draining him from all of his energy. Alright folks, this is the ending of my 2-part series of Saiyans Transformations Explained. I hope it was informative and interesting. I'm glad you guys spent the time to watch it and listen. Stay tuned for my next episodes, as I'll be talking about further and more controversial topics. Subscribe.